All right. What's up, Jacob? Dude, you are always online. How's the sound? Can you hear me? Everything good? Got 14 people, 19. It's growing fast. All right. Ah. What's up, Pizzulo? We got Dylan, Anthony. Thanks, brother. Connor. Yeah. Watching live. Guys, I'm actually not training tonight. I'm not teaching tonight at the gym. That's why I'm going on so early. Hey, thank you, Michael. Um, I'm a little sick right now, so I decided to head home and get a little bit of rest. I took some vitamin C, and thanks, Varun. And yeah, man, I got a lot of guys sick at my gym too. So I just had something to eat, and I'm ready to do a little bit of Nyquil and chill, and just try to get some rest. Wake up early tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be ready to go for tomorrow. So that's what I'm doing. So hope you guys are doing good. Um, I have a an announcement to make. What's up, Exodus? How's it going? Um, I'm sorry that I have not been. I keep mentioning it on a lot of the videos. I haven't been in the comment section because. Oh, what's up, David Tice? Nice. Um, Kevin Parr. Shout out to you. You're in Florida. Yeah, you staying up late. Okay, guys. Um, I've been so David Tice, you're gonna love this. I guess that's probably why you clicked on it. So, uh, just kind of letting the chat room kind of heat up a little bit. Looks like we're stalling out right now at about 23 people. So I'll just go ahead and get to it. I can't stay up very late tonight, guys. Again, I'm feeling a little under the weather. My guys are right now at the gym. They're probably just about wrapping it up, but they're probably still live rolling right now. I went home early. My senior students were able to take care of the gym while I was gone. Thank you, Matt T. Um, but yeah, I got a lot of new stuff, guys. I have not. Oh, getting back, I get a little sidetracked. Um, I have not been able to get into the comment section very much, but I do want you guys to know I am reading everything pretty much. Unless you comment on another comment, if it's a first comment, I'm getting it all. So I did notice that a while back that if if someone comments on someone else's comment, like I never even get any notifications. So sometimes I'll hit up a video even by random, and then all of a sudden I'll see like a huge string of comments of people talking smack or whatever. And so it's kind of entertaining sometimes. What's up, Akira? So anyway, um, all right, I'll get to the main subject, guys. Again, I can't stay up very late and answer too many questions, but I've got a new leg lock position. David Tice, I know you're excited. Um, I cannot show you in this video. This is more of a little teaser to let you guys know that it's coming soon. So, um, one of my students I would like to announce. His name is Richie Meister, and Richie Meister is one of my brown belts. Um, he has his own school in Tehachapi, California, and about a week ago, he came to me and he showed me a position. So we got into the position, and he immediately showed me this position, and I kind of instantly felt like it was bad. It was a bad move. And then little by little through our fighting, um, so I ended up realizing that I was kind of stuck, and he had a good position on me. So without revealing too much, I'm kind of taking you through the process. We then spent about 45 minutes, I would say, working on it, working on the position. He showed me what he's doing. I finally took a chill pill with my resistance, and then I started to try to absorb what he was showing me. In the beginning, I didn't want to absorb it because um, it just looked too stupid. And then the more I explored it, the more I realized that he was onto something. So since that day, that was just last Friday. Today's Wednesday. Over the weekend, I did a little bit more lab work with one of my other brown belts, and we have like really, really advanced the position. Then just today, Richie came back in, and he and I went over it again for much longer. I can't say how long, but maybe an hour at most. But it was probably only about 30 to 45 minutes of lab work, and we did our lab work, and we've taken it even further. So we have something really exciting and new. For all I know, maybe somebody out there is doing it as well, but to my knowledge, I have not seen it. So when we end up releasing it, if it turns out that someone else has it on video, or in a book or something, and they teach it, I seriously doubt. But if it does happen, please let me know, guys, and I will update my verbiage and my titles. But as of right now, I'm calling it really a new leg lock attack and a new position for a leg lock. Um, so it's really, really cool. And I have pressure tested it, and Richie's pressure tested it, and I have caught some of my best leg lock guys in it already, in my gym. And it doesn't matter that they know it's coming. Uh, there's not a lot of good options once you get caught in the position. So it's pretty incredible stuff. I'm very excited. I'm excited for Richie for stumbling upon the position himself, and kind of developing the beginning stages of it. I definitely added a little bit to it. And today he added some really cool stuff to it as well. So it's definitely his move. I'm just looking through the comments. Let me stop for a second. Almost a blue belt. I'm still not comfortable with leg lock. Scared I'm going to hurt someone. Sounds like a dope fucking leg lock. Yeah. So if it has been done, one of us BJJ nerds will know. Yes, Val Fortune for sure. I'm sure someone will tell me. Um, leg locks is a new era. Yeah, we were okay. Is it reaping? Connor asks. No, it's actually a legal position. Unfortunately, the main attack is a heel hook, so I will let that out. Little spoiler. It does have a heel hook as a finish, but among that, we also have come up with another very viable finish that is not a heel hook, and I am not sure if it is illegal in IBJJF for white belts. It will be legal for brown belts and up, but not sure about the white belt legality yet. So I'll have to check with the referee. Um, so yeah, Link says, work on maintaining control of the person while you're in desired position, and just threaten the submission. Don't put it on. Totally correct. You guys should always be practicing things. You do not have to crank anything in jiu-jitsu just to see if it works. It's not needed at all. So, um, do I think outside ashi is a bad position if you don't have the heel hook up already? It can be. I wouldn't say 100%. I would put my stock, like put my word on that, Foul Fortune. But Jeff, definitely it becomes kind of a bad position if a lot of times the guy will get up and he'll apply weight and force forward, and being outside ashi can kind of lead you towards the leg drag position if the guy sprawls. So sorry, Digo. I already gave you a hint. There's a finish with a with a heel hook for sure. I can't really give out the hint just yet. I'm gonna save it for the video, but I kind of want to tease you guys, and I'm so excited. That's why I want to let you know. So yeah, let me see. Play around with what you can do in the position instead. Try to transition to others. Yep. When do you get to see it? Randy asks. Legal on the streets. Yes, everything's legal on the streets. Guys, we're gonna try to do this video on Friday, so I will probably be releasing it on Friday. If I do not release it on Friday, you will be seeing it early next week. I don't want to wait much longer. The more I've been working on this move and catching all my students, I I'm blown away at how effective it is and how easy it is for me to get. So many different entries from all these different positions that I'm like blown away. I honestly I think it's so simple now that someone else must be doing this, and it is possible someone's doing it, but I don't recall ever seeing it on any videos. I definitely don't think that they have it together like a leg lock attacking system, a position, like a literal position to catch someone. And it's probably been hit by accident by a lot of grapplers. I'm sure that Danaher guys and um, people like that have probably hit the position before. Maybe they're still keeping it a secret. I have not seen it in their competitions, so maybe they're doing it in practice, but they haven't hit in comps yet. But I find it just not likely because it's so easy that you would see it. I think you would see it anyway. I know I'm teasing you guys a lot with it, not even showing it to you. So, do you think Ryan Hall style rolls for heel hooks are safe for MMA, especially in Vale Tudo where soccer kicks and stomping are illegal? Are legal? Yeah, guys. I wouldn't roll like that, like Ryan Hall does personally. Like, I would only do that if I felt like that was the only way to win. Like, I prefer to take people down, guys. I'm a takedown guy, and I mean, if I pull guard, it's because the guy's a wrestler and he's better than me at wrestling, and I can't take him down. Or maybe he's just a deadly striker, and I'm not able to take him down. Then maybe I'll pull guard and try to fly into a leg lock. But generally, I don't do that, guys. I try to like, but at the same time, it is effective. I mean, when you're as good as Ryan Hall, it's incredibly effective. So, how much is the video to see it? Randy asks. Randy, we're gonna give it away for free, bro. We're the only thing I want is I need you guys to give me a thumbs up. That's it. When this leg lock comes out, guys, you're gonna serious. It's gonna be a whole series, and it's gonna be worth a lot. And I'm gonna give it all away. So you guys know how I do. Um, so I what you guys can do to support me, if you guys like it, please just through Patreon or PayPal, you can do something like that. So it's really going to be cool. So Jacob says he trains at a really leg lock heavy gym. Can't wait to try it out on his leg lock guys. So started using X-Guard Digo. Do you have any go-tos out of that? Yeah, I mean X-Guard's great. You got great sweeps. You can always go into leg locks from deep half or excuse me from X-Guard. So there's tons of things you can do from there. So oh man. So Randy says, "Don't be dumb, bro. Keenan made 100K on his wrist lock video." I don't know if he made 100K, but if he did, then fuck, man, good for him. It's all good. I uh, I don't mind, guys. I would love to make money, but I love what I'm doing, guys. I like the route I'm going. Like I love having all your support. I love having you guys like, thumbs up each video and give me all your feedback. That lights me up and it makes me what's the word? Exhilarant. I want to continue. So don't worry, guys. I make a little bit of I make a living. So definitely not off YouTube, but I make a living through all the things that I do. I do a lot of things, and you know, I'm doing okay. I'm not rich or anything, but I'm doing okay. So I appreciate you guys. So let me see. Anthony says, I give you a thumbs up way before even pressing play. Always quality. So this is going to come with a ghost leg lock escape. Once you get in this leg lock, guys, there's not a lot of good answers to escape it. At least that we haven't found yet, but there's certainly more lab work to do. And I'm sure once I show it, some people will come up with things. But, you know, Randy says charging money increases the value. You're right. You're right. A lot of times when you put a price tag on it, it's just like the stock market. It keeps going up and up. But I don't mind, guys. I want to spread the knowledge. I want you guys to know what's going on. I don't want people, um, not knowing who did it, who came up with it. In this case, my student Richie Meister, he's the one that started on it, but I definitely have a part in a little bit of its development. So I just want you guys to know where it all came from. So, have you ever tried the giggler on a significantly bigger guy and he didn't budge? Yes, Foul Fortune. I know exactly what you're talking about. If the giggler doesn't work because the guy's real big, he's not leaning forward then. They say the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So most likely when you did it on the bigger guy, it wasn't the right timing. Remember, moves should still generally work if the timing is proper and if the weight is distributed properly. Of course, size and strength matter. However, it's most likely not due to just that. It's most likely due to the weight or the timing was not right. So the weight distribution, let's say, was not right. So, Digo, thank you very much. Hey, Mark Kramer, what's going on, man? We got black belt Mark Kramer in the house. Hey, keep it up. Great following. Continue to learn. Teach Me Grappling is my go-to. Send additional info to students. Thank you so much. Reno TLC, I wish I could go out there, but we have one kid. His dad wants me to go to Reno TLC, but I don't think we're gonna go, guys. We got a lot of tough tournaments, so I probably won't be able to make it out there. But Mark, check it out, dude. My sister moved out near Reno. I can't remember the name of the town, but she's right near Reno. She's just outside of Reno. Anyway, what do you think about the triangle choke with your arm in between the opponent's carotid and your leg? Why don't we get to see that in MMA or grappling? Varun asks. It works, but it's a little obscure, Varun. I mean, like, it's just not something that works at the highest level. Usually the position is gone before there's some guys that are great at it and they specialize. If you specialize in it, you can catch a lot of people, but it's going to get harder and harder the higher level you go. But definitely, if you're really good with it, you can make it work. But it just means you got to be that much better than your opponent. So, yeah, Foul Fortune. If they're not leaning forward, you got to do that. So, okay. Varun wants to asks, can we make a video of just maintaining proper weight distribution instead of a new technique? Yes, for sure. Maintaining proper weight distribution is important. I'll try to talk about it. Again, I would have to explore a couple different positions and do a video on that. So that sounds like a great idea for a video. So I used your RNC defense while rolling with my nephew and it blew his mind. Thanks, Brian. Cool. Awesome. I assume you mean moving the head and all that stuff. So yeah, that's cool. It worked for you. So Anthony wants to know, do I do any gi work? Guys, I don't do the gi much at all. I teach one class a week in the gi, and really, guys, we're just basically doing no gi with a few chokes and grips. It's very rudimentary. It's very basic. I have not trained in the gi very much at all over the past, really almost my whole life, but 10 years especially, I have not touched the gi much at all. So most of the gi training, the bulk of what I did was in the 90s, and I still didn't do that much. So I sporadically trained in the gi between 2007 and 2009, sometime around there, but it was still sporadic. Anyway, would love a video on making first contact in wrestling. Your goals, desired head, hand, foot positioning. Kyle Dake said he keeps his hands low and only makes contact with his head first. Yeah, Foul. There's a lot of guys with different philosophies. Some people like to touch the head first. Some guys like to touch their head to the guy's head. You know, and when I say touch the head first, I mean with their hand. Most common is with your rear hand. So discuss strength versus technique, Marks asks. Yes, that'd be good. Okay. Nenad. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Nenad. I save your ghost escape into the Dars all the time. Or see your ghost. Yeah, that's cool, man. It works. You're welcome. And yeah, hey, and I saw your video of the ground and pound. You're doing good, man. You hit pretty damn hard. So, what are you currently doing for recovery? Where do you recommend a beginner start? For recovery, where do you recommend a beginner to start? I don't understand what you mean. Coach, is there any way to condition the neck to make it more unsqueezable? Like how Hickson, yeah, guys. I do a lot of neck bridges. A lot of neck bridging. I don't do it as much anymore. Now I just do it occasionally as a warm up. But when I was younger, I mean, I have a very strong neck. I don't know if you guys can tell. I mean, everybody's neck looks a little bigger when you kind of do this, but I have a fairly decent sized neck for my like. If you notice my jaw, it's kind of like straight down, maybe just a little skinny, but it's not like sticking out a lot. I have a pretty fairly strong neck from all the grappling for so many years. But I would do a lot of neck bridging personally. You don't need any weights or obviously some people say it's bad for your neck. I've heard that a million times, but I don't know. I don't know. There's probably a lot of things that are bad for you. Jiu-jitsu is bad for you. If you get hurt all the time, it's not good for your body. Your hands, your fingers get broken, you know, your knuckles break all the time, and you end up messed up. So there's a lot of things messed up. Gi makes sense for self-defense in the Northeast. I'm liking it more and more as I get older. Okay, cool. I'd love to do a gi versus no gi video pretty soon talking about it, but save that for another time. Can you do a video on hand fighting coach? Shout out from the Gold Coast, Australia. Yeah. Tend to get a lot less neck injuries in the gi compared to no gi. Just my experience. Yeah, Nelson asked. It's probably because in no gi, you guys are pulling on your head all the time. In the gi, they tend to pull on your collar, which doesn't mess with your neck. You know, they're not yanking on your head so much. They're more like focusing on the gi. But I would assume that's probably what that is. You can still not get injured if you just have a strong neck. You guys got to work on that. But I think a lot of schools don't even do neck bridging. It's like it's crazy to me that they don't do it because it's so important to grappling. But Kyle says, I despise the gi and I dislike some of the Gracie self-defense techniques because I find some of them to be unrealistic. Well, I don't agree with you. I don't despise the gi. I just prefer no gi more. But and I like a lot of the Gracie self-defense techniques personally. But I'm not saying it's the end all be all. I definitely think we can do better, but I think a lot of it's great. So every wrestler I know has a strong ass neck. Yeah, because we do neck bridging, guys. It's a part from little kids all the way up through college. We are working on it all the time. So yeah. Okay, guys. I've got to hit the NyQuil and I'm gonna have to go. Again, guys, talking about the leg lock. Just so I'm gonna try to not look at the comments. Talking about the leg lock one last time, guys, as I close out. guys, we've got this new leg lock. I'm telling you, it's ultimately going to be a heel hook, but it's the position that matters. It's the entries that matter. We have multiple entries, and this thing is going to change grappling for a lot of you. I guarantee you, you guys, once you put some time and effort into it, if you guys already like leg locks, I know David Tice out there is probably foaming at the mouth. He loves leg locks. Um, if you guys like leg locks, this is gonna do something for you. Again, I'm curious to find out if someone else has done this on video. I can't wait to show it to you guys and see what you guys think. It's gonna look a little funky in the beginning. It's gonna look like somewhat dangerous. I'll give you that. But ultimately, I'm telling you, it's effective. I have guys in my gym that do leg locks, and all I had to do was just say, "Go ahead and grapple with me." And the second I put them in the position, they 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 get caught. So even it doesn't matter that they know it's coming to, they have to avoid it altogether. It's a very dangerous leg lock position. I'm sure some human being in the history of history of the world has probably done it before, but I don't think anybody is doing it systematically with the kind of detail that I'm going to show. So, and Richie Meister. So, again, guys, we'll be bringing you guys that video hopefully on Friday. If I don't bring it to you on Friday, it'll definitely be early next week. That's my goal. So I just need Richie to come in. I want you guys to see meet Richie on the video. I don't want to do the video without Richie. So because Richie was obviously the start, the catalyst. They got this movement going. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I'm reading the comments as I'm taking off. You guys, thank you so much for everything. You guys are amazing, and I love doing this for you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good night. We'll see ya.